Hey,
Hey,
what are you doing?
I am womanizing my Airstream, and it's a beautiful day. And a couple of things to keep in mind: want to make sure you've got an Airstream safe brush. I don't know who makes this, but I've had it for decades. Um, but anyway, make sure your brush is
Soft.
super soft. There are some outfits that sell Airstream specific type brushes. Use a lot of water. Pre-soak it really well.
And don't do this if you're living in the Midwest during December.
Yeah, don't do it during winter. But here it's mid 80s every day, sunny, and low 60s every night, and it's the same every single day. Nothing's changed. It's rained once in 5 weeks. So the other thing to keep in mind is you want to go with the grain, and in this case the grain is horizontal. So I keep the brush strokes pretty horizontal, and if there is a lot of crud, you want to make sure to blast as much off as you can because you don't want it to be an abrasive. And feels good to get it out. The Michelin's upgrade looks fantastic, and I swear I can feel it through the truck. The softness of the ride through the hitch. One thing to keep in mind, I just got it weighed because Florida requires you to weigh your truck or weigh your trailer. That's how they register it. I think the factory manual says the tongue weight on this is 800 pounds, but at the cat scales it was actually 1220. Because one, it's nice to have that kind of weight up front. I'm happy. I don't care. I can carry 5,000 pounds in the bed. But if you're buying a truck like, let's say a Tundra that has borderline weight capacity payload in the bed, you'll definitely want to make sure you understand what your tongue weight is. It's not necessarily 800. We added the Costco mattress. We have a top. We have a number of things up front in storage, and I have a lot of tools in the garage, so that's adding to that extra weight.
Yeah, the Costco mattress is really
Yeah, it's quite heavy. Let's say it's a couple hundred pounds.
It's comfortable though.
Yeah, it's awesome. So all I'm encouraging you to do is I would probably go to the cat scale anyway, especially if you know your payload is light. Like some trucks are only 1,500 pounds, because by the time you put the tongue weight in and any other extra stuff you might want to carry with you, you could be pushing the envelope. The good news is on the Michelin's, they're rated at like 2,800 and something a piece. Our dry weight was 7,000.
And this is a good time to try the outdoor shower while we have it out. This is our setup right now. Well, there's Augie.
Yep, that's pretty much
I don't know
Augie
if you
every day.
Every day.
Nothing wrong with that dog.
No, and this, well, it's got a lot of stuff, but that is where we're keeping.
That's where we're living now. In that spot right there, that 12-foot by 40-foot spot.
For the last 5 weeks.
That's home, and we are not unhappy at all. We're happy and at peace. That's the main thing. So when you throw your entire life away, just make sure it's worth it.
And
it's worth it.
We're near the Gulf.
We are 1 mile from the Gulf.
And
at its farthest.
You can't beat. I mean, look at the palm tree.
No, it's low humidity in Florida right now.
Palm trees.
Mid 80s. We have great friends here. It's really awesome.
You can't beat it.
No, you can't beat it. So I'm already maybe she is too. I'm getting antsy. We've been on the ground for 5 weeks, and I'm getting antsy to make a trip. So I told my mother this morning that I'm getting antsy. So we gotta make a plan.
When you tell your mom you're getting antsy, you're getting antsy.
Yeah, she told me to come home to Pennsylvania and help her fix stuff, and I said that's not why I quit working to work. So anyway, we want to.
Well, plus I don't think you want to head to the snow.
No, I'll never be in snow again. So anyway, you gave him a shot of the Michelin's with the HWT mags.
And we're going to try
great.
that shower because Augie, we just have to make sure it works. Since we got it, it's a 2011, and we haven't tried that shower out. So
actually, I have. I winterized it, so I know it works. It's just.
But really, when you get a used,
couldn't ask for a better one.
Airstream for a third of the price of the new, and we've had one issue, and
The dealer fixed it the next day.
yeah, we got it at,
Nature and Me
Nature
RV in
and-
Traverse City.
yes.
I think it's now called like Airstream of Traverse City or Airstream.
No,
of
they
Northern
still have
Michigan.
Nature and Me.
Okay.
We got it used, the Airstream of Traverse City, or
Yeah, it's
I
Nature
forget.
and Me RV, but
Yeah, I
if you have
think-
an Airstream dealership, you actually get a formal Airstream name.
Well, I think that's if you buy a new one, you buy it from them. We bought it used from,
well,
I don't know.
I'm not debating.
You'd have to call
All I'm
and
doing-
figure
All
it.
I'm doing is helping them understand that it may be Nature and Me RV, or it may be Airstream of Northern Michigan or Airstream of Traverse City. Don't be surprised by either one. But
they're
incredible
awesome.
place to work for.
Yes.
Work with. You won't regret it whatsoever.
It's worth going up there to
It's
get your
worth the trip.
Airstream.
We drove hundreds of miles to pick it up. There's a campground right nearby, and you definitely won't
I mean, they
regret it.
came out and fixed, it was a valve on the toilet, and they could have just told us, hey, you bought it used, no warranty, sorry. Oh no,
My song's on.
Sean's gonna start dancing because he's got his music on. All right, we'll let you go.
And I'll turn right back around.
Okay, so now we're inside the Airstream, and since Sean washed the outside, and then I decided, well, we had to take everything out pretty much to weigh the RV. I thought I'd clean, so it looks pretty empty, but it stays neater this way. I wiped everything down with Norwex cloths, and I even did the windows outside with, after he did the Wellburnizing or whatever it's called. You can see we're in the building, and it's raining out. He spoke too soon. See, it's rain. Yes, it was sunny for 5 weeks, pretty much. So I'm just kind of showing you the inside before I bring everything back in. But I have to say, I do not sell Norwex, but I know someone that does. So if you don't know anyone that does, the Norwex cloths are awesome. If you just get the Enviro cloth and the window cloth, you can pretty much wipe down everything, and the window cloth brings a shine to all the aluminum, and it cleaned my oven on the outside real nice. There is a floor, they do have a floor mop, but I used my Enviro cloth and wiped it down, and I'm going to put my rugs back up. Here's our little happy Christmas little setting, and we're parked next to a boat actually that our friends made, my friend made, and that will be out in the Gulf soon, and we'll show you when we're on it. Here's our Berkey, and there's my 50-cent plant I found at Habitat for Humanity. And here's the cutest little basket my friend Becky gave me when she came to visit us. And we found it in a cute little shop here at Fisherman's Village. And I put my avocado on it, but it would look, I gotta put little candies, Christmas candies. Isn't it the cutest for the Airstream? I think so. And our other friend made this beautiful topper for our stove, and I think Sean showed you this before, but it actually, it's gonna be hard for me to do this, but anyway, it goes up and folds. I mean, it is awesome. Our friend Troy did that. He is awesome with wood work. And he actually screwed it right onto our metal topper, so it's just gorgeous. And he also made, let me go slower so I don't make you dizzy. Well, right now I have wires. I gotta move the wires. And he made this beautiful cross. I just have to find a different place for our TV antenna wire, or move our beautiful cross somewhere else. But there you have it. That's what it looks like without rugs. It's pretty easy to clean, and we'll talk to you later. Okay, I'm back in after I cleaned that up a little by the cross. Decided to put the wires behind the TV, which looks much better. And we got the rugs down, and things are back on the counter. So I still want to eliminate things. I just feel like, I mean, this looks okay, but I put some things next, just on the nightstands. And then we have here's my cowboy hat that I got in Hawaii 16 years ago, and Sean's hat that his friend gave him. But anyway, this is the little bathroom. I just put a little stool, which probably we could do without, but there's not a lot of counter space, so I have extras in that little felt container. Then underneath the table that we put down, my husband has the printer because he has alkanet oil he sells on eBay that he makes from scratch. SB McWilliams alkanet oil. If you do any kind of wood refinishing, you might want that, especially the gunsmiths like it. But anyway, I have the printer under there and the ice maker. And there is a drawer that goes underneath that broke. And we're going to buy a new just hinge for it, or whatever you put the drawer on. But we need to do that. So right now I just put a little felt container from Costco underneath. So what you just kind of do what you can. And inside the cabinets, they open up kind of like, just like an airplane cabinet. And so we just fit everything in that we can. You don't want to see all my, whatever I do. I just have pots and pans under that one. I just store wherever I can. And that's why when we get back on the road again, right now we have things in our friend's garage and in the shed, they call it here. So we will probably be downsizing or keeping things in boxes. There you go. Home for the holidays. This is our home. I miss all the kids and grandkids. I love you guys. All right, bye.